Welcome back, guys. Back here with episode 3 of the Rebuilding Southern Miss series. We are right before the beginning of the season, finalizing a couple of recruiting offers and schedules and things of that nature. We'll knock that out real quick, and then we'll go on to game 1. So the goal for this year, the AD wants me to win 10 games. I just don't see that happening. The talent is pretty lacking on the team, but you never know. We have a weak schedule. We're in a weak conference. Out of conference games were not too tough, so we might surprise some people. I don't know. Definitely surprise me. So let's go ahead and get a few visits added in. AI is trying to recruit C players. Take those away. Let's see. Got a few more scheduled visits to make. Go ahead and get these offers to the guys. Okay. See, Washington State likes to run the football. Hopefully we can stop the run. Depth chart doesn't look too great. 77 quarterback, 82 is the best receiver we have, and 80 running back. A lot of orange in the ratings. Defensive backfield should be decent. Safeties are good. Linebackers are okay. Defensive line got two pretty good players at the beginning. So we'll see what happens. They have a better offense. We have a better defense. Could be an interesting matchup. Going into halftime, we're losing 3-0 to the fourth quarter. We've added a touchdown, but they're up by 3 still. Last 5 minutes, we've tied the game. Looks like we have the ball. What's going to go? We won't sim too far. Let's see what happens on second and goal. Got stuffed. Third and goal. Stuffed. Washington State with the goal line defense. See what they decide to do. A 22-yard field goal. We have taken the lead, though. Let's see what happens on the next possession. Oh, they've tied it with 1:16 left on a 52-yard field goal. We're definitely not built to score that quick. Let's find out what happens. 1-yard run. 13-yard pass. 10-yard pass. We're getting closer. One more play for Hail Mary. Might be able to get a field goal. We'll see. 12-yard run. Are they going for the field goal or Hail Mary? He makes the 56-yarder. Bridges from way downtown. Major kick right there to get us a first win of the season. Beasley, not a great game. Turned over the ball once with an interception. Harrington had a great game running the ball. 130 yards rushing. Team average was pretty good, 200 yards. We held them in check. We held their passing in check. Decent defensive effort by our guys. Bridges was 3 for 4 on field goals, making the big 56-yarder at the end. That was huge right there. So USM starts season 1-0. Big win against Washington State. If we're going to win a lot of games this year, it's definitely going to be the low scoring. Defense has got to do their part because we're not going to score a lot on offense. Lost one of our starting linebackers, Nolan Rush, the senior. We definitely need him back. Harrington did set the single game Southern Miss rushing stats for touchdowns, attempts, and yards. I'm sure he tied people with rushing touchdowns, but nice. Defensive talents, best we've ever had. Okay, just make sure I have everything. Get some more visits scheduled. for the guys that we really want. Looks like that'll be the best game for him. I guess we can schedule a couple of visits. For the C players, we might end up having to take a couple of them. We'll see. I didn't mean to leave that on. He is a quarterback. C minus, we're not going to schedule visits yet. Let's find out about some of these guys. Take that away. D. Oh, there's a B plus. He'll stay. Take away Tyler. See if Hendricks is any good. Nope, he's gone. And the 1-star Saul Anthony, A minus. I'll take it. He's definitely a little bit lower rated than most players at his position, but he does have a lot of potential, so that helps. We can add 3 targets. We'll look for some guys who could possibly have some upside. Definitely not. We'll go ahead and add these guys to the list. Find out if they're worth it. Okay, on to our second game, Georgia State. Very similar talent to us, our first conference game. We do have the injury to Rush. Probably should just go ahead and bench him, make sure he does not, since it's minor, that won't actually. We're going to move him down a little bit for linebacker, just so he doesn't play as much. We'll let him sit out this game. All right, Georgia State. We're favored by 1. They have slightly better offense. We have a little bit better defense. What did we do last year? Did we play? Nope. First game between these two teams. Going into halftime, Georgia State has a small lead. To the fourth quarter, we made it a little bit closer. Got a chance to take the lead here. We do not. They are starting at the 1-yard line, though, so maybe we get a safety. We can't. 8 minutes left. Probably have 1 or 2 drives left. Big field goal by Bridges. Again, stuck near the goal line, but we'll take it. Can we hold Georgia State? We do, and that's ball game. Southern Miss winning 12-10. Beasley did not turn the ball over this game. Harrington again runs well, 117 yards. Nothing really great. Calhoun did had a fumble. He only had 1 catch. He must have fumbled his 1 catch. Defense did what they needed to do. They held him on check. Bridges was 4 for 4 on field goals. Foster missed 1, and that is the difference in the ball game. So starting 2-0. I mean, not much room for error in these 2 games, but a win's a win. Beasley set the all-time accuracy record for a game. Okay, playing Louisiana. The Raging Cajuns. Let's see. Is Rush healthy again? Probably not. Yeah, he's still hurt. Okay, offense is one of the worst teams in the league, or the nation, but our defense number 11 so far. Make sure. No, guys, we need to remove B plus. He can stay. B minus. He can stay. C minus. I think we'll keep him as a target and we'll offer scholarship and a visit. We are not going to make him a priority. So we'll just take a look at what we got. Go ahead and get these last few visits for our high potential players. Check page 2 in case we have a couple guys who need to get in there. Why not? Okay. Let's see how we do. Favored to win by 3.5. Same offensive talent, 3 points advantage, 3-point advantage on defense. Go to halftime. We're up 13-0. Fourth quarter, 27-0. We haven't scored this many points in a while. Last 5 minutes, we're up 30-0. Can we hold out for the shutout? We can. 33-0 victory against Louisiana. We definitely held their passing in check. They couldn't run the football. Harrington didn't run for as well as he has been doing, but Samonte and Sherman pick up the slack. So 3 guys with decent running stats. That might be Samonte's first touchdowns, is it? Yes, his first touchdowns as a Southern Miss Golden Eagle in his college career. So that was nice. Clemens had a great game, 10 catches, 125 yards. Harrington in the backfield had 84 yards. Nice. Colvin only got 1 catch, but it was for 60 yards. That was a big play. We lost another football. Looks like Elmore fumbled. Defensively, played very well. Only got 1 sack, but Walter did force the fumble. Kicking wise, Bridges is 4 for 4 again. Excellent day. He is probably our best player. Most clutch guy right now so far. All right, on to week 4. Arkansas State, we're 3-0. Maybe the AD knew what he was doing. Of course, after saying that, I've just jinxed the whole season, but we'll see. Gotta set a bunch of records here. Hopefully we can keep passing that. I didn't even notice Beasley had 387 yards passing. Good job, man. Okay, Arkansas State has worse talent than other teams we played so far this year. But that doesn't mean anything. So we'll see what happens. #1 defense in the nation right now. Offense is up to 20 points a game. We're favored to win by 6. We did beat them 19-13 last season. Rival game for them. So let's see if we can play well. Into halftime, wow, 31-10. We're doing well. How did that happen? Running the football, passing the football. Not bad at all. Also had a pick 6. So we were up 21-0. They made it a little bit closer. But then we end up pushing the lead back to 31. Let's see if we can keep it up. Into the fourth quarter. We've added a little bit more. Last 5 minutes. Can we finish it off? And we do. 37-13 against Arkansas State. Beasley probably had one of his best games. A lot of complete passes, a lot of yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Harrington has a good game running. Samonte and Sherman don't get many yards, but Sherman adds a touchdown. Clemens gets another 100-yard day receiving. Interception by Stone. Bridges, probably one of his worst games kicking. One was over 50 yards and one was between 30 and 50. 3 for 5 though. He still put some in through the uprights. So could be a lot worse. 37-13. Very nice victory. You can definitely see our coordinators and play calling efficiency of 13 is really helping us beat teams of similar ratings. If we did not have those guys, we would not have this kind of success so far. A couple of injuries. Lofton was our second receiver. That's going to hurt a little bit. I don't think McManus was actually starting, so it could be a lot worse. A couple more records. The most points we scored in a game so far this year, 37, or for this series. See if we can keep it up. Okay, it's week 5. We're going to kind of look for a couple of hidden gems, and so we might drop a couple of these guys who we have no intention of keeping. And we'll see if we can find a couple of recruits that people are not really interested in with high potential. So we'll see what we can do here. There we go. Time in the rough right there. 2-star, but he's got 8 potential. We're 13 points better than Georgia State, so we should be able to get him. Nope. Nope. Okay, a lot of Fs, but we did land in A. We'll go ahead and add 1 or 2 just to have a look. Okay, let's see if we can keep our winning streak going. New Mexico State, we're favored to win by 2. They have slightly better offensive talent, but we do edge them out on defense. Going to halftime, we're up 14-3. Nice halftime. On to the fourth quarter. We've added a little bit more. It looks like they're driving. Let's see if they score. They do add a field goal, but we keep them out of the end zone. That's a big help. Last 5 minutes. They've added another field goal, but we are also driving ourselves. 3rd and goal. Let's see what happens here. Oh no, that's a backbreaker, a fumble. That hurts a lot. Can we keep them from scoring now, though? Let's find out. We do. They're forced to punt. 3:41. Let's see if we can end the clock here. But we cannot get the ball right back. Can the defense hold again? They do give up the touchdown, but they stop the 2-point conversion. Very nice. All right, onside kick. We got to get it. And we do. That's ball game. 17-15. Offense really couldn't do what it needed to do to hold the game, but a win's a win. Beasley, not great. Could be better. Got sacked 4 times. Running attack. No one really went off except Elmore on a receiver run play. Got 30 yards. 37 carries for 147 yards. We definitely stopped their defense. Or not their defense, their offensive rushing attack. Passing the ball, they had pretty good success. They had 25 completions, 300 yards, a touchdown. Check out our kicker. 1 for 1. He only had 1 chance, but he made it. He made it, so that helps. Okay. 5-0, Southern Miss. We might start creeping toward the top 25, even though everyone knows we are not that good of a team. We've just had a very easy schedule. Oh, that hurts. One of our best defensive linemen is out for 3 weeks. I mean, I could play him, but I know it'd become a severe injury if he does, so we're going to put him out. Rush is back, though. And we picked up our first recruit of the season, Caden Glidden from Winona, Texas. 3 stars. We didn't have any 3 stars last year, so it's good that we got one already. Held him 46 rushing yards, like I said earlier. That's a team record for us. Make sure we get those offers to those guys. I can't really. Only schedule a visit he could actually have is Texas State. We have too many safeties already. Would actually lose points for bringing him. So we'll just try to find some other guys. Okay. Let's check out those guys we added and see what their potential is. B minus. Definitely keep him. C plus. We'll offer him, but not a big deal if we don't get him. Let's check a few more guys. Let's check interest score. C. C, but a 66. I think we'll bring him on. Let's see if we can land a couple of 3 stars that have no interest. Maybe they're good. Okay. We'll probably try to make sure we get these guys. I think we will. Appalachian State, similar talent to us. They like to run the football. We'll see if we can hold them down here. Oh, we can definitely bring our linebacker. Get him off the inactive list. Moving back to his rightful starting place. Make sure they benched our defensive lineman. There we go. Okay, Appalachian State, we're favored to win by 4. First meeting with them. See if we can keep our good luck going. Down 3 at halftime into the fourth quarter. Down 6. Can the offense get going? 5 minutes left. We did score, but Appalachian State has the touchdown. It's not looking good for us. We have 1 or 2 drives left to have a chance. We're unable to score. That should be ball game. 13-3 loss. Our offense finally could not do enough. The defense did all it can, holding them to 13 points. We couldn't run the football at all. We couldn't pass the football. Probably our worst offensive performance this season. Of course it is, and probably our worst ever. So Appalachian State with the victory. They're up 13-3 on us. They're 3-2. They moved to 2-1 in conference schedule. We moved to 3-1. We can check and see if we're still near the lead in the conference standings. We should be. Troy does have a small advantage at 3-0, but we do get to play them this season, so we'll have a chance to get ahead of them. So we lost one of the targets we had, Francisco Rodriguez. They gave him a little bit of money. Really wish we would have got him since he's an A-plus offensive lineman. Tough loss for our program right there. Let's take a check to make sure there's anyone else. Cruz Kelly. Is he worth trying to spend some money on? We would not catch him anyway. Do we have any visits with him? Not till the end of the season. We're just probably not going to get that guy. Actually, let's try. We'll go ahead. Head coach here. He was being offered by a offensive coordinator, since that was the only pitch we had at the time. Yeah, we're gonna check that. So we do have one more spot. Let's see how the guys we added earlier, what kind of potentials they have. D, he's gone. What about Tony from Alabama? B minus. Really low overall though. Why not? Check for Rutledge. D. Let's not keep him around. Just looking for guys that'll be easy to get if we want to. We'll add Staley to the target list. We'll add Morgan. We'll take a look at Elijah Dudley from Florida. Okay, let's see if we can bounce back against South Alabama. They're 0-5 on the season. Their team rating is a lot less than ours, so we do have a good opportunity to get a win. We're favored to win by 7. Let's see if we can do it. Going into halftime, we're only up 2. To the fourth quarter, we're only up 2 again. Last 5 minutes left. We're up 5 with the football. Can we tack on a little bit more? We can with the touchdown. A nice 10-yard run by Harrington. That should be enough to hold it. Let's make sure. They do drive the ball downfield, but go out on 4th down on 4th and 4 from the 8. So that's going to give us another victory, 33-21. A fairly close game against a team without any wins, but a win's a win. Beasley throws the ball for 50 times, gets a touchdown. Harrington rushes for 76 yards with 2 touchdowns. Sherman with 77 yards. So good run by him. Savante, even better, 8 rushes, 71 yards. Elmore got a couple more yards on some receiver running plays. Clemens with 88 yards receiving. Bridges was 4 or 5 for field goals. Missed one a little bit longer, but still a pretty good game. So closer than I would like, but the win definitely helps. Okay, Lofton's back from his injury. We set a few records, or tied records, for our team. This most rushing yards we've had in this this dynasty, so that's nice. All right, we're to the bye week. We lost 2 more targets. Kramer. Oh, that one hurt. Should have spent a little bit of money to get him. 3-star receiver, A minus. We had our visit, 560. Sam Houston had a terrible visit of -150. However, we did lose out. We should have paid him a little bit of money. I should have paid more attention to that guy. Marlon Ray, we also lost him. Definitely not a great recruiting so far this year. Still really don't have a chance on Cruz Kelly. We are starting to gain a little bit on Utah State. Let's try to spend a little bit of money. That still will not get us there. But maybe that'll keep him from holding out for Green to go to Utah State. At least immediately. We're not going to get him, probably. Probably not going to get him. Well, actually, we might have a chance. 512. We get 400K. We'll go in the lead. Make sure everyone has an offer. Did not offer Staley yet. A visit. Sure. Why not? I keep checking that, but I keep forgetting it's the negative 200 bonus. We can add 2 guys to our team or our target list. Let's see if we can find some diamonds in the rough to help us out. Okay, let's see. We're actually forgot about him. Let's see. C plus. We can keep him. C minus. A B. I'll take that. Jason Kirk. Another linebacker. B minus. Okay, so not bad. Not bad at all. Offer a few scholarships. Let's see if Morgan can play. D plus. That would have been nice if he wasn't. All right, he's out. Okay, so now we're going to go on to week 9. Okay, so we got a couple of guys back from injury. That's going to help. Getting Rhodes back, either our best defensive player or our second best defensive player. Plus, we're getting back one of our backup linemen. So that's going to give us a little bit more help on the offensive side of the ball when he comes in. Oh yeah, probably need to check those last couple of guys we added. Actually, we're good. We can add one more target. A minus. We'll add Raphael Schaefer from Connecticut. All right, Tulane has talent very similar to us. We'll probably be favored by 1 or 2 points to beat them. We'll see. +4. Well, -4 for us. And so they expect us to win by 4. We'll see if we can do that. Going into halftime, we're up by 7 to the 4th quarter. We have a pretty significant lead now, up 21. Last 5 minutes, we've added a field goal. And for the ball game, 34-10. Powers actually got in the game. Is that his first snaps of the year? Not bad. Not bad. Harrington with 100 yards rushing on only 11 carries. Clemens had a huge game, 153 yards. And Bridges 2 for 2 on field goals and 4 for 4 on extra points. So Southern Miss moves to 7-1. Tulane goes to 3-6. And now we only have conference games for the remaining of the season. Great defense, as you can see. Only 200 yards, 203 yards passing, only 91 yards rushing. We added a recruit, Amari Tanner from Alabama, is coming. Clemens set the USM record for receiving yards in a game. So, pretty good week. Okay, Louisiana-Monroe. Similar talent, a little bit less than us. We are playing at their place, so you never know. We're favored to win by 4.5. Going into halftime. We're up 20-7. Fourth quarter, 23-7. Last 5 minutes. We both score. We hold on to win 37-10. Beasley has 430 yards passing, setting a new record. The rushing attack was not as good this week as it has been, but still got 2 rushing touchdowns, 135 yards. Our defense holds their rushing game in check for sure, and also holds their passing game, getting an interception. Our kicker, 3 for 3. Nice. So now we move to 8-1 on the season. We're a little bit closer to the 10 wins we needed. We'll take a look at the conference standings. Also, we'll take a look at the top 25. Oh, we have moved to the top 25 for the first time. We're number 22 in the country. We're definitely not the 22nd best team in the country, but we have won a lot of games this year. Here's Beasley setting the stats for all-time passing yards in a game. We tied our most points. Also, we had our best explosive play day. We're getting 8 20-yard plays. Okay, conference standings. We're 5-1. We still have to play Troy, so they could still win the division if they beat us. Check the top 25. Notre Dame, South Carolina. Then you have Central Michigan. That's an outlier. Miami, Tennessee, Oregon, Stanford, Texas. Alabama all the way to 11. Georgia, 13. Miami, Ohio, number 18 in the country. Ohio State. Even though they were one of the best rated teams, they're only 20th in the country. Let's see who they lost to. They took a tough loss to Texas A&M the first game of the year. Then they had a very bad loss with Indiana, 27-23. And Texas A&M is barely top 25 right now, but they play in the SEC. And you can see a lot of tough games they've had this season. And now they got Alabama and LSU to finish it. So A&M has definitely got a tough schedule. We have 1-8 Coastal Carolina. We're a little bit better on the talent. We should be favored to win pretty nicely. We're favored to win by 7. Let's find out. Going into halftime, we're down 1. Going to the fourth quarter, we're down 2. 5 minutes left. Oh, Coastal Carolina up 31-19. We do have the ball. Let's see if we can score here. Able to get a touchdown. Can we stop them one more time on defense to get the ball back, or is it ball game? It is ball game. Coastal Carolina runs it out. Southern Miss taking the embarrassing loss. As soon as we get to top 25, we lose to a 1-8 Coastal Carolina team. So now we'll move to 8-2. Even worse, we're 5-2 in district now. Not district, conference. We'll have to see what that does for our conference standings in our division. We fall 29 spots. We deserve it. Lofton's hurt, but Clemens is back to full health, so that's good. We're playing 5-5 Troy. Very big game coming up. Conference standings. We are still in front at 5-2, tied with Texas State. Troy could go to 5-3 if they beat us, so we definitely need to get this win against them. And hopefully we can play a lot better than we did last week. Favored to win by 6.5. Here we go. Halftime. Ooh, 14-5. The offense can't find anything going. To the fourth quarter, down 17-5. Last 5 minutes. We do score a touchdown, but Troy's driving. They do not score a missed field goal from 53 yards out. We will have a chance. We can go a little slow with it, see what happens. 11-yard pass, moving ball downfield. negative 1 yard pass. 0 gain on the run. Deflected, 4th down. They got to go for it. It's not looking good. And a 3-yard pass completion will not get it done. Southern Miss has lost back-to-back games. Troy with a 17-12 victory. Tough loss for the Golden Eagles, moving to 8-3 on the season. And now that 10 wins is looking even harder to get to. USM's been favored to win the last 2 games, and they have not done it. Offense definitely let the team down. Defense is doing what it needs to do. We did pick up a lot of recruits today. Whoa, a whole lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 recruits. Douglas Day set a new single game record with tackles for a loss with 5. Now Texas State, and this might be for the division win because they're 6-2. If we beat them, we go to 6-3. Troy has a tiebreaker on us though. They'll be 6-3 if they win. So I'm really not sure who's going to win the conference. Now, if Texas State wins, they get it outright. If we win, we'll have to wait and see if we get to go to the conference championship. Georgia Southern has it locked down in the East Division, so we'll just have to see. A lot of recruits today landed, so let's see where that moves us up to. We're currently at the 45th ranked recruiting class. As we know, though, we will drop as more teams get more players. Doesn't look like we're going to get Cruz Kelly. We really have not made much progress. We should get these 3. Does not like we're going to get Peters. We'll get Jackson Kirk. We'll get James Moses. We'll get Brian Park. So we still have a lot of recruits that we are definitely going to get. I think that's going to be about it for now on recruiting. We'll land those recruits and then hopefully get enough transfer portal guys to make up for it. So major game against Texas State. The biggest game of our dynasty so far. Let's see what happens. They're an excellent running team, even though they're balanced. So we're going to actually try to stop the run this time and see if we can do it. We're favored to win by 4, but that hasn't meant much lately. We did beat them 21-17 last season. Let's see if we can do the same. Going into halftime, we're up 24-7. That is a great sight to see going to the 4th quarter. They've made it close. They're only down a touchdown. Last 5 minutes, they've tied the game. Oh, this is not good. Can our defense hold one more time? They can. What about the offense now? Wow, that explains what our offense has done all season. Our offense fumbles the football. Texas State gets the touchdown. Now they're up 31-7. Southern Miss offense is going to have one more chance. See what happens here. 3-yard run. That's not, or 3-yard pass. Incomplete. 16-yard pass. We're moving the ball a little bit. Incomplete. 16-yard pass. 14-yard run. 6-yard pass. I know we usually don't adjust things, but the AI should have switched to up tempo, so we're going to do that for him. 17 seconds left. Sacked with 4 seconds left. Final play. Can we tie the game? We do! What? Jace Clemmings touchdown. 28 yards out. We just have to kick the extra point. And we do. We're going to overtime. Did not see that coming. Okay. First overtime for us. We're able to add 3 points. Can our defense hold them? Let's find out. It's not a good start. That's a really bad start. I have a feeling this next play is going to be in the end zone. And it is. Texas State with the overtime victory, 37-34 against the Golden Eagles. Our guys gave it their best effort. Had the big lead to start the game. However, we could not put them away. Texas State comes back. They will be in the conference championship game. We have also lost, I believe that's 3 games in a row. So that definitely hurts us. We had a few more recruits, set a couple of records. We turned over the ball 3 times, leading to the loss. So yeah, 3 games lost in a row. All close games, lost by 5, 5, and 3, but they're still losses. So now the only game we have left this season will be the bowl game. We'll just have to find out who we got. Okay, we're gonna be in the Armed Forces Bowl, 8-4. Landed a few more recruits. We're gonna be playing Middle Tennessee State. Let's take a look. Let's see. Recruiting class. We have 16 commits now. Currently 95. We have a 1-star recruit, 13 2-stars, and 2 3-stars. We will probably fall even further as we go. Like I said, I want to save the rest of this space for recruits that we're going to get from the transfer portal. I hit auto target. Oh, that's not the button I meant to do. I just added 40 targets that we do not need. We'll just have to clean that out when it gets to transfer time. Let's see if we got any awards. I don't know. We didn't have a great year. Started off well, though. All conference, second team, running back. Clemens got second team, Sunbelt receiver. Surprisingly, our kicker did not get anything. I really felt like he had a good year. Let me check that out. $32 of 39. I mean, that feels like that's pretty decent. Better field goal percentage than last season. Punting's better than last season, but he didn't get it this year. Might need to find out who did though. I'm kind of wondering. Sunbelt. Galloway. He was 20 of 30 for field goals, but 40 for 40 for extra points. Yeah, his field goal percentage is not very good. He probably had a lot more extra points than we did, though. Let me check Bridges' extra points. Yeah, he only had 28 extra points. Not his fault, though. The team couldn't score. Okay, bowl week. Here we go. A team very similar in talent to us. Should be a good game. I definitely don't want to go on a 4-game losing streak to end the season, so hopefully we can come up with a big win here. Going to halftime, up 6 to the fourth quarter, still up 6. 5 minutes left. We have put it on them. We're up 40, or not up 40, we're up 19, 40 to 21. End of the game, we hold on to win 43-21. Beasley has a great game. The rushing attack was not there, but we had a lot of touchdowns, with 4 touchdowns. Kicking wise, 3 for 4. Got 4 extra points. Definitely our best offensive game. So that'll finish our season at 9-4 with a bowl victory. Our AD did want 10 wins though, so we are going to take a hit there. But definitely a good way to end the season, especially after all those close losses. And the most points we've ever scored in a game. That's even better. All right, let's check out the postseason. Notre Dame got upset by Auburn. Their undefeated season's over. Central Michigan's still alive. Oh, the dream season of Auburn after upsetting #1. They're out now. USC with a squeaker over Michigan. Miami edges out Oregon. Oklahoma dominates Central Michigan. So now our top four looks pretty good. Miami versus Oklahoma, USC versus LSU. LSU beats USC. Oklahoma edges out Miami by a touchdown, 2-point conversion. So now here we go, national championship, Oklahoma versus LSU. And LSU with a national championship. Good season for the Tigers. So we did miss our goal. We didn't win the division. We did not get 10 games. We're close to both, but we choked down the stretch. Fan base, we actually lost points. We're still at D plus. We gained 4% integrity to get us back to 54%. So we will go to the carousel, and then after that, we will end episode 3. Okay, we did gain 1 point. We'll put in recruiting. Offensive coordinator adds a point. Also go to recruiting. Got to get some better players. I think we're going to add to receiver development as well, because our head coach also has that development trait that can definitely help. Defensive coordinator will also go to recruiting. Okay, we're still in the same contract. No, I am going to give them new contracts, but like I said, it was kind of unfair that I got such good recruiters at the beginning. So I'm going to offer them a year where they can still choose to leave. It just means we cannot fire them. So if they want to leave, they can. Because they've definitely done a good job. Okay, let's see if they're taking off on us. Only 2 job offers, North in Illinois and Charlotte. We're not leaving. We're gonna stay at Southern Miss. Though I feel like our coordinators could be gone. Blackburn stayed. Very surprised. That's nice. And so did Tanner. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching episode 3. Just checking out some changes right here, but I really appreciate you guys watching. It's a lot of fun to do this, and you guys have a great day. Thanks, guys.